For a game called Five Nights at Freddy's, it's surprising that we never actually stay in the pizzeria for 5 nights. How long do we actually spend in each pizzeria? Well, let's find out. So FNAF 1 has a total of 5 nights. But by the end of the 5th night, we have night 6. When we complete night 6, we the players are promoted to Employee of the Month and are given an extra 50 cents for our torment. Then we have another night, which is a custom night, where you can change the aggression of the animatronics, and if we max out their difficulties and then beat the night, we get a pink slip. So FNAF 1 has a total of 7 nights, including 5 main nights, an extra 6th night, and a custom night. FNAF 2 pretty much has the same principle. Here we have 5 nights, and this time we get a even lesser payment of just $100. We then have night 6, where we again work overtime, and custom night, where again, if the animatronics difficulties are maxed out and we complete the night, we get a pink slip, meaning that we got fired, this time for tampering with animatronics and again odor. For FNAF 3 we have 5 nights, and after this an extra nightmare night, acting as this game's night 6. With that, there's no more actual nights to complete. However, we're not done with FNAF 3 yet. If we go toward the extras menu and select aggressive difficulty for night 6, we get this game's night 7, the aggressive nightmare night. And after this, the FNAF 3 attraction burns down and we conclude FNAF 3 with a total of again 7 total nights. FNAF 4, this is where the nights themselves start to change in terms of quantity. We have 5 normal days, including a Fredbear boss fight. Then night 6, which is a mix of normal animatronics and Fredbear. Once we complete this, we go toward night 7, and this is now where we see a new animatronic, which is Nightmare, being present after 4 AM. If we go toward the night 7 on the menu and play around with the icon, we can get a night 8 by changing the difficulties of the animatronics. This is this game's version of night 8, and with that, FNAF 4 has a total of 8 nights. So for FNAF World, this game takes place in a 2D RPG, so yeah, this game has 0 nights, so we can just skip it. Next is Sister Location, and here we have 5 normal nights. Also, interestingly, a canon jump scare, which is a first for the franchise, with Funtime Foxy's jump scare on night 3. With that, we have a secret Enid boss fight. However, this occurs on night 5, so we still have a total of 5 nights, including the bad ending and the Enid boss fight ending. There is also a custom night, which has 10 nights in total. After every night, we see a cutscene of Michael Afton walking from the sister location, and we see each night he becomes more and more purple. So this means the challenge custom nights actually happened, so we can add 10 more total nights to sister location, giving us 15 nights for this game. With Pizzeria Sim, we have 5 nights with the Monday to Friday shifts. We also have an extra night, which is the Saturday shift, giving us 6 total nights. By the end of this night, the whole pizzeria is burned down, which brings an end to the original story of FNAF. UCN is a little complicated. In total, the game offers a total of 17 custom challenge nights, with the game acting as an infinite loop for the player. These nights are challenges, however, if we are going by canon, the nights are infinite, as William Afton has been essentially sentenced to eternal purgatory by Cassidy. However, for this video, I'm going to count 17 nights as actually happening, as well, eventually, William would have completed these nights as well, he's kinda in UCN forever. Next is Help Wanted, and well, we have a few more nights to add to the tally. For one, FNAF 1 to 3 are present in this game, with a total of 16 nights. And with the other levels present in Help Wanted, we can add 23 more to the total tally. This is if we assume each level happens on separate nights, and well, for this video, I'm going to assume this is what happens. Lastly, the pizza party level, which happens on the same night the hub of the game takes place in. If we also include the DLC Curse of Dreadbear, we have 3 nights in the FNAF 1 place, with that another 7 nights for the other levels present in the DLC. So in total, Help Wanted has 50 nights. FNAF AR is a little weird, as the game literally lasts forever. The total nights for FNAF AR is, well, 999 years, which, if I was to add this, it would be a total of 364,885 days. So yeah, we're going to just skip FNAF AR. For Security Breach, we have a total of 1 night, as the game takes place through the span of a single night. We also have the DLC to include, and for Rune, we can assume Cassie stays in the Pizzaplex for 1 night. However, we don't actually know how long she was down there for. If we are going to take the same principle for Security Breach, then we can say Rune also takes place in 1 night, giving us a total of 2 nights for Security Breach. Lastly, for Help Wanted 2, we have 5 Fizzy Faz nights, 7 Sister Location nights, 11 Fazcade nights, and a bunch of other levels. For Help Wanted 2, I'm going to assume, like Help Wanted 1, we can assume the hard mode nights are different to the normal mode nights, so these take place on a different night. And with that, we get an overall total of 39 nights. The thing about this game is that we are in a simulation with the Vanny mask, and if we are going with this theory of us being Cassie, then the actual real life time we were spent in the Vanny mask becomes a little bit more messy. However, for this video, we are going with the fact that we are stuck in the VR simulation. So we end this video with a total of 158 nights for the whole FNAF franchise. Would you believe if I told you I platinumed every FNAF game in the entire franchise? Well, in this video, you'll find out. That's enough from me. Until next time, take it easy and goodbye.